Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna show you the best settings for sniping in Rogue Company so you can play with the Fixer or Phantom like this. Seems cool, right? Let's get into it. Alright, so let's move to the options section and then select game settings, and if you go to controls section, we have some options that you can change here and they are useful for sniping. The first one that I'm going to talk about is about horizontal controller sensitivity and vertical controller sensitivity. These two settings are only for when you are not aiming and you are playing, only you want to move your camera. This is really important to set them something in the middle, because when you are playing with a sniper, your secondary weapon can be so useful for close range and for shooting with hip fire. So I recommend you to set vertical less than horizontal, because the screen ratio for this game is 16:9. Now if you scroll down, you will see we have two options which are only for scope: horizontal controller scope sensitivity and vertical controller scope sensitivity. Because I'm playing with a sniper for long range and mid range, I did set them to less value, because the sniper is already, it's like zoomed in. If you take a look at this clip, when you are aiming with a sniper, it's zoomed in, so if you move your camera a little bit, it's gonna affect much. So I'm going to recommend you set them less than normal sensitivity, because the sniper scope is already fast, but I don't recommend you to use the exact number which I'm using. But the important part is vertical controller scope sensitivity, which you need to set it less than horizontal sensitivity. But here's the tip: you need to set the vertical less than horizontal, so you can find the best number for yourself, because it's not an special number. I tell you set it to 35 or 40. It's about how do you play. If you play mid-range, you can set it for higher values. If you play for longer range, you can set it for less values. But if you are using a sniper for close range, it's not gonna work on close range. It's better to use pistol on very close range. And the last tip is about vibration. If you used to play with vibration in game, you can leave it on, but if you are like me, you don't want any wobble on your controller, it's better to turn it off. It can work better for you. You can try it, you can see if it's working better without vibration, but if you like using vibration, it's just optional. You can use whatever you want. So this is it. That's all you need to know about sniping settings in Rogue Company, and thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video and you'd like to learn more about games, tips, tricks and tutorials, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and use the bell so you won't miss next tutorial. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you next time.